Well, hi there, everyone, and thank you for joining us for today's big announcement.
Yes, super exciting. It's time to reveal the finalists for the TravMedia Awards 2024.
I'm Henry Hemming.
And I'm Louise Napier.
Oh, the tension. Well, this announcement is as much an annual occasion as my birthday, but frankly, 10 times more exciting. We're about to discover the names of all those journalists, media titles, influencers, PR professionals, and industry brands that have made finalist status and therefore are about to receive an invitation to the so-swanky Londoner, Leicester Square, on awards night.
And of course, that's on Monday, the 22nd of April. So yes, let's find out who will be joining us at the awards home, the Londoner, for our gala dinner ceremony. Well, the list of finalists we will be revealing is a very mixed, varied, and above all, dazzling pool of talent. We'd like to think of it as this year's official travel honours list.
Yeah, it certainly is. It'll be like a who's who, but just for 2024, because just like the honours list changes constantly, so do our awards lineups, and you're going to see that tonight.
We know the news we're about to reveal will make a lot of people exceedingly happy. But this Zoom is also a bittersweet moment because we know that we will have to leave a lot of entrants disappointed. We know how much work and hope you've put into your submissions. So while we congratulate those who have made it, we also offer our commiserations in advance to anyone who has just missed out.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, here's a big bit of breaking news. We've witnessed a staggering 1,015 registrations this year, compared with 744 last year. That's a whopping 36% increase. So frankly, anyone who has made finalist status come the end of this Zoom has done exceptionally well. And we think that the stratospheric leap in registrations reflects the stature these awards have attained. It demonstrates also how confident our audience is about how hard the whole TravMedia team works to ensure impartial outcomes. So everyone knows they have a realistic chance based purely on one thing, the quality of their output. And as ever, to ensure that, we need a great cross-section of judges to make it fair. And of course, lots of new judges. We do that every year. We'll come to that a little bit later. But in short, what we've created is a level playing field, and it comes down purely and simply to the judges to decide on the best output. And so we end up with winners whose achievements everyone should acknowledge. We've received entries from individuals at the beginning of their career, right through to seasoned rookies, from starter reporters to Fleet Street veterans, from boutique PR agencies to A-list global tourism destinations. And Louise, pick up there.
And the outcome is that while our finalists includes lots of well-established names, it's also going to put a swathe of relative newcomers on the map.
Yeah, it certainly will. This year, once again, and indeed more than ever, you will see an impressive number of new finalists. And the biggest factor driving this is simply we have more entrants than ever before, with lots of new people setting foot into our awards world for the first time.
There are also lots of new categories this year, making more opportunities to make finalist. A big talking point has been launch of our Diversity Champion of the Year, and that category drove a substantial entry reflecting all aspects of diversity. Also new, a Feature of the Year, Domestic Travel Writer of the Year, and Travel Media Website of the Year. We've also divided our national newspaper spectrum in two and will announce both tabloid and broadsheet finalists. In the PR category, we've added PR Business Leader to our existing PR Professional category.
Exciting new developments. The great news is the judges tell us the quality across all entries has been just better than ever. Fantastic. So well done to everyone who has entered.
The TravMedia Awards are established as the media event to attend in the travel industry calendar, and 2024 looks set to be our biggest night yet, with up to 400 guests in attendance. So you may ask, how do I attend?
How do we attend?
Firstly, of course, it goes without saying, if you make finalists today, you will be invited. Alternatively, we have a couple of other ways for you to join us on awards night. I'm pleased to say that some awards categories are still available for sponsorship. Sponsorship communicates your support for the writers, editors, and other professionals who are so pivotal to our industry and who enjoy readerships running into the millions. Included within the sponsorship package, you will receive a table for the gala dinner, and as well as your own guests, finalists from your category join your table for the evening. Last year, all media categories sold out, and after today's announcement, I think they will get snapped up very quickly. Beyond that, we have opportunities to get more involved. Perhaps you'd like to host the awards after party or be the sponsor of our celebrity host. We're always open to ideas, so be creative as you can and let me know. Lastly, we do have a limited number of tables and individual tickets available, all bookable by me, so you can get in touch.
So you know how to do it. Well, Louise, shall we crack on with the presentation?
Yep, I think we should. Let's do it.
We're keeping a lot of people waiting. So here goes. The TravMedia Awards 2024. Welcome everyone to the announcement broadcast. It's certainly going to be an exciting reveal. So here we are, and we are ready to go. Best of luck to everyone, whatever class you entered.
Henry, do you want to start off by thanking the judges?
Yes, the judges. So for a fair process to arrive at tonight's finalists, given the intense competition, we know that we need experienced, savvy, diligent judges prepared to put in the hard graft, and they've certainly done that. As with all previous years, we've introduced plenty of changes to the judging panel. You can see it right now. We've got 35 awards judges this year. Amongst those 35, 20 didn't judge last year. That's a 57% turnover. And 15 of the 35 have never adjudicated before in our awards. That's our commitment to constantly achieving change, refreshing the lineup year in, year out. So thank you to all those amazing industry names for their painstaking work judging this record submission. You'll also see all their names on the awards website. Please take a look, and because we want to thank them in every way we can, and we look forward to welcoming them all on awards night. And Louise, you're going to tell us who this year's sponsors are so far.
Absolutely. Big thanks to all of the brands and destinations who have already confirmed their sponsorship of this year's awards. This event is nothing without the support of these fantastic brands, and we are truly grateful.
Yeah.
This year's sponsors are Gran Canaria Tourist Board, Hong Kong, who will sponsor our welcome drinks reception, Hyatt Hotels Corporation, Kuoni, Princess Cruises, Switzerland Tourism, Tourism Australia, Travel Texas, who'll be sponsoring the photo booth. We should all have a lot of fun there. True Traveller, Visit Gibraltar, and Visit Pittsburgh.
There were some amazing pictures out of the photo booth last year. Absolutely brilliant. Well, thanks to them. So are we safe to move to the finalists now?
I think we are. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
The finalist announcement will begin with the revelation of our shortlist for the Influencer Awards. Then we'll see who's made it through to the big night in the PR world. And finally, we reveal who the finalists in each of the hotly contested media categories are.
So buckle up, everyone. Here we go. First up, the influencers. And it seems that the influencers have really gone up another gear since travel returned to normal after a strange interruption. And their output has been breathtaking. From bloggers to vloggers, from TikTokers to the real deals, we are recognizing top talents in our industry. First award is for Influencer Rising Star. This is kindly sponsored by Visit Pittsburgh. So many thanks once again to Visit Pittsburgh. Who are the finalists here, please, Louise?
Thank you again, Visit Pittsburgh. And I do want to say, I really will do my best to attempt to pronounce everyone's names correctly. If I make any flaws, apologies in advance. So let's get started with the finalists of Rising Star of the Year Influencer. Our first finalist is Alex Stratakis, Autism Adventures Abroad, Bea Meitner, Bea Adventurous, Jess Murray, Jet Off with Jess, Jessica and Wayne Heather, Holiday with the Heathers, and Stacey Milanchevic, Mina's Journey.
Gosh, well done to all of those. That's amazing. Our first 5 finalists, commiseration to everyone else who participated. Next up, a very exciting category, great winners down the years, Vlogger of the Year. And who's made it through to finalists, please, Louise?
And the finalists in Blogger of the Year are Alex Hunter, Attache, Alex Outhwaite, Amy Hulley, Amy en Voyage, Dave and Deb Booskill, The Planet D, David and Alicia Riley, Life of Riley, and Mansoure Farahani, Travel with Mansoure.
Well, some prodigious talents there. And we turn next to Blogger of the Year. We witnessed a massive entry from around 50 top travel bloggers. And I wonder who has made it through. Louise will let us know.
So as we move on to Blogger of the Year, the finalists are Abigail King, Inside the Travel Lab, Becky Enright, Borders of Adventure, Kate McCulley, Adventurous Kate, Lavina D'Souza, Continent Hop, and Victoria Watts Kennedy, Bridges and Balloons.
Well done to this year's epic bloggers, an incredible entry, but congratulations to the famous 5 who have made it through. And finally, in the influencer classes, the big one, who is going to be Influencer of the Year?
Yeah, crucial category, this one. So our finalist in Influencer of the Year and who will be joining us on awards night, we have Alex Hunter, Attaché, Amy Hulley, Amy en Voyage, Chloe Gunning Sharifi, Wanderlust Chloe, Peter Elliott, The Man Who Hiked the World, and Seema Sanakia, The Curious Pixie, Cyan and Ben Walton Guest, The Globetrotter Guys.
That's a fantastic lineup in Influencer of the Year. Well done to you all. Concludes the Influencer shortlist. We now move on to the very exciting PR awards. And first up, the Rising Stars. Who are the big names in travel PR in the not so distant future? Please, Louise, can you reveal the finalists?
Absolutely. So the finalists in the TravMedia Awards 2024 Rising Star of the Year PR are as follows. Ellie Chambers, Sequoia Communications, Emma Berg, Heaven Publicity, Emmy McKay, Intrepid Travel, Freya Lord Jones, Fin Partners, Harriet Wright, JPR, and Lauren Clifton of Lotus.
Brilliant. Well, they've made their mark in the industry. They've made their mark with judges.
Well done to you all.
Yeah, great, the Rising Stars. And on to the PR campaign of the year, where we witnessed massive entry, maybe our biggest ever. Who's made the shortlist, please, Louise?
So our finalists in PR campaign of the year are as follows. Black Tomato for their Black Tomato 007 campaign. Fin Partners with Advantage Travel Partnership for the Travel Triumph Making Advantage the Voice of the Travel Industry campaign. Hotels.com for their room service report. Lotus with Travel Supermarket for their Cost of Holidays campaign. Skyscanner for their Travel Trends 2024. And Universal Destinations and Experiences for the Grinch UK Takeover. Well done, everyone.
Well done, Grinch and all, to everyone for those memorable campaigns. So, who's top of the teams? That's the in-house gangs we're talking about. Which in-house PR teams have made finalists this year, Louise?
We've got some great teams here, so I'm very excited to announce the finalists in PR in-house team of the year. We have a To France, Intrepid Travel, Kuoni, Switzerland Tourism, TUI, and Visit England. It's a huge well done to you all.
Well done, the in-house gangs. Right, here comes a tussle. Always a big one, this. Fiercely fought over. PR Agency of the Year. We've had a massive entry with all the top agencies pretty much vying for this honour. Who has made it through to awards night? Louise, can you put the agencies out of their misery?
Absolutely, I'll do my best. So the finalists in PR Agency of the Year are Black Diamond, Fin Partners, JPR, Lemongrass Marketing, Lotus, and MMGY Hills Balfour. Well done to all of those agencies, deserved finalists. Well done.
Yeah, absolutely. Superb agencies. Well done to you all. Next up, PR Professional of the Year, some of the best pros in the business. And because we've created a new category of PR Business Leader, we're excluding company leaders from this category. Who are the shortlisted people, please, Louise?
Absolutely. So the finalists in PR Professional of the Year are as follows: Charlotte Humphrey, Princess Cruises; Grace Parker, Fin Partners; Kate McWilliams, Lotus; Kevin Gibson, Universal Destinations and Experiences; Louise Newton, Igloo.com; and Marine Test, to France.
Formidable lineup, some amazing talents there. Well done, you all. And finally, to the new category, and of course, that's PR Business Leader of the Year. We witnessed a great entry. The inaugural finalists here, please, Louise.
So, our finalists in 2024 for the PR Business Leader of the Year are Daisy Rashlin, Templemere PR; Debbie Flynn, Fin Partners; Jules Ugo, Lotus; Lindsay Devon, Heaven Publicity; Natalia Dowling-Kennedy, MMGY Hills Balfour; and Rachel O'Reilly, Kuoni. Well done to all of you. And that concludes the PR categories. Well done again to all of the finalists.
Yeah, well done to those people and brands who've made it through, and commiserations to those who have missed out. We salute all superstars of travel PR here. So next up,
we now turn to the small matter of the Media Awards. And first up is the Media Rising Star of the Year Award. Who are the new names on the block, getting their bylines in the top media titles? This award is once again sponsored by True Traveller Insurance. Thank you to our friends at True Traveller.
Yeah, some great support down the years from True Traveller. So thank you very much indeed.
So Henry, are you ready to let everyone know who our Rising Star finalists are?
As ready as I possibly could be. They are as follows: Bella Falk, Jessica Reed, Laura Sanders, Sam Kemp, Sasha Nagora, and Sophie Dickinson. So well done to you all.
Yes, congratulations to you all. And we now turn to Trade Staff Writer of the Year. Which B2B travel journalist has made their mark this year? Henry, who's made it through to the big night?
Yeah, some great trade writing talent coming up here. We start off with April Hutchinson, the editor of TTG Luxury; Beverly Ferris, editor of the Business Travel magazine; Harry Kemble, cruise editor, TTG; Ilaria Grasso-Macola, reporter, TTG; Madeline Barber, head of partner content, TTG; and Tom Parry, content producer, TTG even. Congratulations to you all. Well done.
Yeah, well done, everyone. And now the first of our new media awards, and it's Domestic Travel Writer of the Year, meaning journalists who cover the beautiful landscapes and wonderful opportunities offered by the UK. Again, another huge entry for this category. Henry will be joining us at the Londoner.
The first ever finalists in Domestic Travel Writer of the Year are, drum roll, Ben Aitken, Ed Grenby, Greg Dickinson, Lauren Jarvis, Phoebe Smith, Sarah Baxter, and Sean Lewis. Great writers about the joys of the UK, every single one of them. Congratulations to you all.
Yes, well done. Next is our most hotly contested award, Specialist Travel Writer of the Year. Huge entry once again. The judges really were wowed by the specialisms covered in amongst a record 107 entries. So, Henry, who's made the shortlist?
Yeah, this is a pretty amazing and dazzling lineup of talent. We start Chris Leadbeater, Farida Zainalova, Mary Novakovic, Mike Unwin, Nigel Tisdall, Sarah Marshall. So well done to you all. Exceptional writers, whether it's destination specialists or those focused on types of holidays or other aspects of our wonderful industry.
Yes, well done to the specialist. Next up is Sustainability Writer. Again, another jam-packed entry, a vital category with more and more of our top writers moving into this space. So who has succeeded in achieving finalist status?
Yeah, the top 6 in sustainability this year are as follows: Charlotte Cullinan, Emma Gregg, Karen Edwards, Phoebe Smith, Richard Hammond, and Shafiq Meiji. A real prodigious array of green talent. So well done to them. Sorry for those who didn't make the cut. It was a big battle.
Yes, it sure was. Next is one of the absolute top categories, always fiercely fought over, with some of the cream of the UK's travel writers. Yes, it's time for Consumer Staff Writer of the Year. The sponsor here once again is Hyatt. A big shout out to them for returning once again to sponsor the awards. And who are the finalists in this category, Henry?
Okay, here we go. Another incredible lineup. Finalists, best staff writers this year. We've got Kathy Adams, Senior Content Editor, Times and Sunday Times. Greg Dickinson, Deputy Head of Travel at The Telegraph. Liz Edwards, Deputy Travel Editor of The Times and Sunday Times. Lorna Parks, Commissioning Editor at National Geographic Traveller. Nikki Blasina, Deputy Editor at FT Globetrotter. And Tom Robbins, the Travel Editor at The Financial Times. A battle royale. Who's going to win? Well, I'm not going to say. But congratulations to everyone, and we will see them at the Londoner.
Next, another huge one. I feel like I keep saying that, but as we've said before, we were overwhelmed by the level of entries this year, in a positive way, of course. It's freelance writer, almost 100 entries, and such a dazzling array of writing talent on display made the judge's job very hard indeed. This award is once again kindly sponsored by Switzerland Tourism. Thanks, Switzerland. And Henry, who are our finalists, please?
Well, thank you, Louise. Well, the cream of writing talent, freelance writing talent this year, as decided by our judges, we have Adrian Phillips, Ed Grenby, Emma Thompson, Georgina Lawton, James Stewart, and Jamie Lafferty. An incredible lineup. Well done to those who've got through against some really stiff competition.
Yeah, absolutely. Next up is Broadcast Programme of the Year, and we've received entries in every part of the broadcast space, from TV right through to some great podcasts. So, who will be joining us, Henry, on the awards evening?
The finalists of Broadcast Programme of the Year are as follows. We've got Heart and Soul, Future Shame, and that's Antonia Bolingbroke-Kent for BBC, a podcast. Simon Parker's Global Adventures, Simon Parker for Times Travel TV. The Travel Diaries, Holly Rubenstein podcast. The Travel Show Uzbekistan, that's Rajan Data for the BBC. The Wanderer, Alex Outhwaite for Amazon Prime. Wonder Woman, a travel podcast, Phoebe Smith. So well done to that very impressive lineup.
Yeah, well done, everyone. And now we move on to a category that always produces a big contest of ideas and angles. Yes, exclusive of the year. Who is in the frame for this award then, Henry?
Some super duper exclusives this year. Our finalists are as follows. I found paradise, drew a map, and in 15 years it was ruined, says Greg Dickinson in The Telegraph. No passports needed under Border Force E-Gate plan. That's Ben Clatworthy for The Times. Roads fires. I was so scared for my baby. And that's Heidi Fuller-Love reporting for iNews. The double-decker airplane seat is back, Francesca Street in CNN Travel. The otherworldly US states where cows outnumber humans, Zoe Goto in The Times. The 3-year cruise is cancelled, Julia Buckley, CNN Travel. That concludes the list. Some amazing scoops there. What a lineup. Probably the best lineup of exclusives we've ever had. Well done to those travel journalists.
Absolutely. Well done to all of you. And now time for another new one. This time it's Feature of the Year. Who is on the shortlist, Henry?
Well, thank you. The inaugural finalists in Feature of the Year, headed to the Londoner, are A Rail Adventure in Kyushu, that's Sarah Barrell in National Geographic Traveller. Cruise Captain, Mark Palmer in the Daily Mail. Finding a Happy Place, George Kapouros in Wanderlust. I had an emotional reunion with the city that my parents fled, Eddie Fiegel, The Sunday Times. And The Magnetic North, Mike McEachran in National Geographic Traveller. The World's Newest Mega Hotel, Ed Grenby in The Sunday Times. Some wonderful content there. Well done, y'all.
Next, a humdinger of a contest each year. Time for the shortlist for Trade Publication of the Year. Henry, can you let us know which trade titles have made it through?
Thanks, Louise. Very interesting lineup this year. Trade Publication of the Year shortlist. We have Cruise Advisor, Hertelia, Onboard Hospitality, Selling Travel, the Business Travel Magazine, and TTG Media. So well done to all you tradies. God, I hope that doesn't mean something naughty. Anyway, quickly over to you, Louise.
Yeah, Yet another new one. It's our first ever travel media website of the year. So we were looking for sites that deliver powerful travel editorial, often within the context of a wider travel or media brand, and we had a fantastic entry. This award is kindly sponsored by Princess Cruises. Thank you, Princess. Who's made the first ever shortlist for this category, Henry?
Yeah, very exciting category. Thanks, Princess. That's very great to have your support. The finalists in Travel Media Website of the Year in its inaugural year are Adventure.com, Anywhere We Roam, CNN Travel, National Geographic Traveller, Rough Guides, and The Sun. Best of luck to those 6 amazing travel sites.
Absolutely. And now it's on to Consumer Magazine Travel section of the year. UK titles whose travel pages are often a powerful element of the magazine's overall appeal. So, Henry, who will the finalists be?
Yeah, the finalists in Consumer Magazine Travel section of the year are as follows. We've got Breathe Magazine, British Muslim Magazine, Fabulous, Good Housekeeping, Radio Times, and Woman and Home. Terrific lineup. Well done, everyone.
Absolutely. Always an epic tussle, and well done to those 6 for making finalists. We'll see you at the awards. We turn next to magazines whose output is purely focused on the wonders of travel and travelling. Yes, it's Travel Magazine of the Year. This award is sponsored again by our friends at Gran Canaria Tourism, a long-standing sponsor. Thanks so much to this wonderful destination. Which magazines have made it through to the awards night, Henry?
Well, the standout travel magazines of the year to the judges' minds this year are Charitable Traveller, Journey, Much Better Adventures, National Geographic Traveller, UK, Out There Magazine, and Wanderlust. Well done, all of our magazines. Fantastic, cracking job.
Absolutely. Finally, we turn to our dearly beloved national newspapers. And this year we've divided their world and created 2 awards. First up is the National Tabloid Newspaper Travel section of the year. That's a mouthful. And who are the finalists, please, Henry?
Yeah, top of the tabloids in the inaugural running of this section are City AM, Daily Mail, and The Sun. So well done to those media titles and to their travel editors.
And finally, and indeed our last shortlist in our media categories, it is, of course, the National Broadsheet Newspaper Travel section of the year. Doesn't get any shorter, those award titles. This is sponsored most generously by Tourism Australia, a huge supporter of these awards. We're utterly grateful to them. And who are our finalists, Henry?
Yeah, our final finalists in the media categories: National Broadsheet Newspaper Travel section of the year, quite a mouthful. But the finalists are the Daily Telegraph, the Financial Times, the Guardian, the Eye, the Independent, and the Sunday Times.
Well done to those media titles and their travel editors.
Yeah, well done to all of them. So, Louise, that just leaves us with the 3 special awards that we'll be conferring on awards night. Always an exciting part of the evening.
Absolutely. Yes. And our first special award, new for this year that we talked about before, is Diversity Champion of the Year. This is kindly sponsored by Gibraltar Tourism. So thank you, Gibraltar, for recognising the work going on in our industry and diversity.
Yeah, well done to Gibraltar. Thanks for sponsoring this. We saw an excellent entry in this first year, and our panel of judges had their work cut out to arrive at a final 5. But the 5 finalists are as follows, please, Louise.
Well, I'm delighted and proud to say our first Diversity Champion finalists are as follows. Chloe Berman of Intrepid Travel, Sassy Wyatt, Blind Girl Adventures, Cyan and Ben Walton Guest, the Globetrotter Guys, Steph Dyson and Lottie Gross, Talking Travel Writing, Ewan Jong, Out There Magazine, and Vivian Dovey, Freelance Journalist.
Well done to those 6.
Yeah,
amazing.
Well done. And we look forward to seeing you on awards night.
Yeah, terrific. So the second special award on the evening will, of course, be the Outstanding Contribution Award. Once again, it's very generously sponsored by Kuoni. Thanks to our friends at Kuoni. There is no shortlist here. We will simply end up with 1 hero to celebrate on the night.
And of course, the awards evening culminates with the announcement of the Travel Writer of the Year. This is not a category that people can enter directly, but our senior judging panel makes the decision on the Travel Writer of the Year from winners in the personal journalistic categories. Well, I think that's it. What a fantastic lineup of finalists we've witnessed for this year. Congratulations to all of you. And I'm so sorry to anyone who missed out.
Yeah, I mean, what an amazing lineup of talent. You know, huge applause to those who made it through. Huge commiserations to those who didn't. Thank you to everyone who participated. You made a real contest of it for us. Well, I think that's probably a wrap, Louise.
I think it is. Just one thing left to say. If you did make finalist status, please get the evening of the 22nd of April into your diary. The finalists will be there together with lots of other media, PRs, travel and tourism brands and influencers. Finalists, please put it in your diary. If you didn't make finalist status, please reach out if you'd still like to come along.
Yeah. We look forward to welcoming the finalists on the evening. The finalist names are going to be live on the TravMedia Awards website this evening, and a press release will appear momentarily on travmedia.com as well, of course.
Absolutely. And if you are a finalist, please do social your shortlisting. We will be sending you assets shortly. To get in touch with us on that or any other query from the announcement this afternoon, please email travmediaawards@travmedia.com, or you can reach out to me personally. I'm sure you've all got my email from the lots and lots of emails that I send you.
And again, to everyone who entered, you're all brilliant. You're all superstars. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. And we look forward to seeing you at the awards.
Bye from us.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks very much.
See you on the 22nd.